Introduce yourself first.
Yeah, my name is Aarti. I am from Uttarakhand. If I talk about my education qualification, I have done MSc in chemistry along with BS. As far as my hobbies concerned, I like playing piano and driving car as well. Apart from this, I am a married person. I have a daughter. Yeah, that's all about me.
Wow, awesome. So, shall I introduce myself also?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay, so my name is Neelu Kumari. I belong to Jharkhand. Currently living in Dhanbad. Dhanbad is known for as a black diamond city, and I'm also house homemaker. I'm blessed with one daughter, and with this, I have my own YouTube channel. I have just started it. Okay, from this the last December. That's it. I upload some of the conversational video and some solo videos on some of the story kind of topic, and that's it. Okay, so do you have any question to ask
No, no,
from me?
to hear you. Okay, when did you start your English journey? Do you have English environment?
No, I do not have any English environment. I do practice with me only, maybe like mirror practice and with the app. And recently, I have joined with the Pratna ma'am. She joined me in on a WhatsApp group where we are a member of 60 member. Only female group, females are there. So we used to usually have a talk there, and even whoever you connect, and it is not regarding just for uploading. We just for the our improvement we connect with each other, and that's it. And okay, mm,
That's
go
great. That's why you are speaking very well. Yeah, now you are very good in English. You speak very well without any mistakes.
Yeah, I'm also like from this October 2024, I started my speaking practice. Like as I start my speaking, I was like very getting stuck and feeling very nervous. I started it on as fluency. As I do talk of 2 minutes or 3 minutes, I feel stuck and nervous, and I was feeling like, yeah, this is too much I done, and this is how okay, with the practice, I improve my time also, and with the okay, so and the content also, I imbibe a lot of things. And nowadays whenever I get time, I used to watch conversational video and maybe some of the native speaker video, and I try to like get some of the vocabulary also, and the sentence that how to made it in a correct way, how can I like speak in a good way, like in a right way, so that if somebody is coming to watch me and see to know something, that they must not get something wrong. Okay, at least they must get like a in a right way. If I use any grammar mistake, and if I do any wrong pronunciation, so these are the things that I really nowadays focusing on my pronunciation also, and the grammar while using my languages and sentences. That's it. So tell me about yourself, that how you started and where you want to see yourself in future, and what is your purpose from this learning language.
Yeah, I have been learned this language for 1.5 months only. Yeah, I'm beginner. Yeah, when I started my journey, first I joined this application. I started speaking because I think if you want to learn this language, that time speaking is very important. And I
Yes.
listen most of the time. Whenever I get time, I listen English related content because listening is also very important part of the speak anything. Yeah, whenever I do my household chores and whatever I do, that time I listen English related content. Yeah, sometime I read children story books and sometime I translate Hindi story in English. This way I do my practice because now I am beginner. Yeah, I just started my journey. Yeah, and I want to learn this language because nowadays English is very important. Every field, if you want to get a job, that time English is very important. Yeah, I want to join English medium school. Yeah, I can say I want to be teacher in English medium school. So nowadays, if we want to join any school, that time we need English. English is very important, mandatory. We can say no matter what is your subject, what will you teach, but English you must fluent in English. Yeah, that's why I want to command on this language. Yeah, that's why I learn. Yeah, English is very important nowadays. Now this time me and you are connecting only because of English language. Otherwise, we don't know our native language. Yeah, that's why I want to learn this language.
Okay, so you want to teach in English in school.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you ever somewhere interviewed in any school?
I used to work in school 2 years ago, but that time I left my job because of some personal problem. So that's why I have little bit knowledge, but now I want to join good English medium school. That time English good English fluency is mandatory. Yeah.
That time also you were teaching English only?
That time I used to teach up to fifth class all subject, small classes
Okay.
up to fifth class. Yeah.
Hmm. So, here, Suman, as you mentioned that you are practicing and you're translating Hindi stories into English. I think so there, if you really want to improve a little bit, what to say early. So I think you can rather than going through the Hindi and English, you should try on English stories because there are a lot of app where you will find the good stories and you can go through those stories and they are really good and they will upskill your English much better than you really expecting from Hindi.
Yeah, you are right. Sometime I daily I read one English story and I one Hindi story. You are right. When we read English story, that time we get lots of vocabulary and because I am beginner, sometime I face problem. I am unable to frame proper structure. If we read any story, that time we also know how to frame proper structure, proper condition. Yeah, you are right. I do agree with you.
So, when did you started your learning speaking journey? Because you speaking very well, as you said that you started it 1 month ago. So before then, you were in some of the environment, or you belong to English medium, English medium environment, and do you have any atmosphere at your home to practice with, or any friends? What is all?
No, no, I am from Hindi medium student. I don't have any English environment. But earlier I used to speak with my daughter small sentences only. Yeah, proper speaking I started 1.5 months ago. Yeah, through this application because my surrounding is only related to Hindi. I have Hindi environment totally. Yeah, sometime earlier I used to speak with my daughter small sentences only. Yeah.
So how do
Yeah.
you practice your daily routine? Uh,
Yeah. Every day I listen English related content like conversation videos, sometimes English podcast, and sometimes English grammar related videos. And every day I take one session through this application, and I read storybooks, and sometimes I write. I pick one topic and I whatever come in my mind I note down in my copies. Yeah, this way I do my practice. Yeah, what happened with me when while I talking with any other person, that time I make mistakes. But after that, when I watch my recorded videos, that time I find out my mistakes. But while I speaking, I make mistakes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very important. The Skype is really a kind of grateful for us that whenever we make a video call conversation, we get a video recorded, and this is something that really where we can check out ourselves and find our mistakes and improve a little bit more and one work on ourselves, like self recognition. This is something that you can find out from here. So I really find it very useful, and that's why I really want to people to connect with me only on Skype, so that I can also recognize my problems and my mistakes, that where I'm getting stuck, and what is the area that I need to improve more and more. Nowadays I also focusing on my grammar part also, and I do some of the reading, and I watch conversational video. That's it. This only I'm doing nowadays. That's it. Okay. So, do you have anything to talk further, or something to ask from me?
Yeah, yeah. In your opinion, there are four pillars in English speaking: speaking, listening, writing, reading. In your opinion, which pillar is most important for learning English speaking? What do you think?
See, there, if you want to speak, so you have to speak. Okay, this is one important thing, that whether whatever the level you are going through and whatever you're doing, first of all, that if your aim is to speak, so you have to speak. Okay, so if you want to learn swimming, you cannot just learn swimming from the watching videos and getting suggestion from the people and listening the people. For that, you have to dive into the water and learn from them from there. Okay, so this is the same way. Okay, so for the speaking, you must I think only you first you try to listen videos. From there you will learn pronunciation, because pronunciation is something that whenever you speak, you will feel like I'm out of the way. Okay, so you maybe if you are pronouncing wrong some sentences, you will like, this is not something I'm doing good. And you will feel unconnected with yourself, like when you do not when you not pronounce the words correctly. So this problem very beginning at a very beginner level, we face this. So for that, you must listen more and more as much as you can do, and with that you can practice reading. Okay, so when you read out loud, so that time your ears will get into the your voice will come, and you would be able to integrate with your pronunciation yourself. Okay, like if you reading loudly, you'll be able to know that whether I'm doing it right or wrong. Okay, and you will get familiarity with yourself, you will be conversant with the language. So this is how you can do. And that would be one way of practicing with yourself in a as a friend, or with yourself. Okay, as you do reading, uh, when you will read, okay, so maybe some of the topic will come in front of you, and at that time, if you really have the aim inside of you that you want to do something and you want to learn something from that, so you will have of your own opinion also on that of the some topic. So this is how I think you're going to make yourself better. Okay, reading and listening and speaking, these three things I really say that it is most an essential part of your journey for learning the language. Okay.
Yeah, right. When we read any books, that time we increase our vocabulary and how to frame proper structure. When we speak, that time if we make mistakes, so that and after that we watching our video, so that time we find out our mistakes. That only then we can improve our mistakes.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, definitely.
how do you remember your vocabulary? Sometimes it's happened with me. I remember some vocabulary after 3 and 4 days. I forget that vocabulary. How do you remember?
See, you do not try to connect yourself with more of the vocabulary, much of the lots of vocabulary, because this is key. If you will write just only the vocabulary, will you will have the another other dictionary with yourself, and you do not going to have anything from that. So try to yeah, you go through the lots of vocabulary, but some of the vocabulary that you feel that it is something that I can use, okay, and you feel familiar and conversant with yourself, then okay, so try to use those of the vocabulary again and again, and with the sentences, and maybe you can write those of the vocabulary and use with yourself throughout your day, maybe night or day, whatever the time you feel, or through you can. what to say that you can like integrate yourself in the thinking of the English. Okay, and at that time you try to practice those of the vocabulary only, and at least like make your diary like this, that I'll these are the five vocabulary that I will use for the 3 days or 5 days. And try to like unless and until you feel that yes, I'm able to master on this. Okay, now I can use it anyhow wherever I needed it. So this much practice I think you need for the okay, for the whatever the words that you want to imbibe in your uh, language. And for rather than going with lots of vocabulary, yeah, you must know. Because if someone is speaking with you and they are like putting out some of the new vocabulary, that time you do not feel that I'm unknown to this. For that you need to go throughout the lot of the one. Okay, but for using in your speaking part, like go through the little bit of 5 and 4, that's only. This way you can practice. Okay, you will like enhance your knowledge with the with the vocabulary by applying and going through lots of. But you will improve your language and speaking part by using like few words and on a daily basis. This is how I say.
Yeah, right. Okay, you are housewife and you have one kids. How you manage your time? How you get time? Because you have lots of household chores and take care of family and kids. How you get time?
I'm also full-time housemaker living in a joint family. You know, and she's just 2 year old. And she's very naughty. Every time, every now and then, she's now sleeping. That's why I'm connecting with you. After 2 p.m. or 2:30, I get usually time. And in between like 3 to 6, this is my most like I'll say most spare time that I get on a daily basis. And after then I always have to be busy with my household chores or something, and maybe with her only, whether you do something or not, but you have to be with your kids to see her that what she is doing or not. So this is how I try to manage my day. Okay, but I try to like at least some of the good thing to add in my life, and that's it.
Yeah, that's good. You manage lots of things. That's good. You live with joint family. It's not very easy.
Yeah, in a joint family, like you have to like yourself uh, every time ready. Okay, whenever somebody call you, you have to be ready to listen to them. Or whenever like you cannot deny them and you cannot unlisten. So that's why you have to be in a present mode every now and then. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's why I told you. Yeah, how is
mhm.
weather there in your area?
What? Weather?
How weather? How is weather?
Weather is chilly. Okay, so daytime in afternoon, there is a little bit warm. Okay, we have a sunlight and we enjoy. But in like evening time and in the morning, we have a chilly weather. And at the night, you will freezing. It's a cool and very cold. So,
Yeah, same in my area also. Yeah. Do you have any question for me?
what?
Do you have any question for me?
Now, not. Okay, I think I'm all done. So maybe next time we will meet again. And you're really doing very well, and very soon I think you will able to master yourself. So thank you so much, ma'am, for connecting with me. So should I wrap up the session?
Yeah, yeah, sure. And thank
Yeah.
you to you also. Yeah,
Thank you so much.
nice to talk with you.